Today we're uncovering a shocking truth about why life expectancy among dogs has been declining. Since the invention of mass-produced dog food, our pets are living shorter lives, plagued by health issues like obesity, diabetes, and cancer. Much like how processed foods have affected human health, the same story seems to be unfolding in our dog population. Ever been told to avoid feeding your dog normal food like fresh meat? Turns out, that advice might not be as sound as we've been led to believe. Let's explore what's really going on. Let's start by taking a look back at how this all began. Before the early 20th century, dogs ate fresh scraps and meats their owners could spare. They thrived on simple, fresh diets. Then came the invention of kibble, a mass-produced and convenient solution that was marketed as the perfect way to feed dogs. But what's really in those colorful bags? Most commercial dog foods are made with low-quality ingredients like meat byproducts, fillers such as corn and wheat, and artificial preservatives. These ingredients are heavily processed, stripping away much of their natural nutritional value. Just like with human processed foods, this lack of real nutrition comes at a serious cost. Let's talk about how these foods are made. Most dry dog foods are created using a method called extrusion. This involves cooking the ingredients at extremely high temperatures. While this makes the food last longer on shelves, it destroys many of the natural nutrients, which then need to be replaced with synthetic supplements. Unfortunately, these synthetic versions aren't absorbed as well by your dog's body as the nutrients in fresh, whole foods. And here's the thing. What looks like a nutritious meal on the label often doesn't translate to real health benefits for your pet. The results are clear. According to the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention, over 55% of dogs in the United States are overweight or obese. Processed dog foods, which are often packed with carbohydrates and low-quality fats, play a major role in this trend. Obesity in dogs can lead to joint problems, reduced mobility, and a shorter lifespan. And that's not all. Cancer is now the leading cause of death in dogs over 10 years old. Studies from the National Cancer Institute show that long-term consumption of processed foods has been linked to increased cancer risk. High-heat cooking processes can create carcinogens, and certain preservatives used in dog food may contribute to oxidative stress, which is a factor in cancer. Another concerning trend is the rise of diabetes among dogs. Research highlighted in the Veterinary Journal explains that diets high in refined carbs, like those found in most commercial dog foods, can lead to insulin resistance and diabetes in dogs. This condition often requires lifelong treatment with insulin and careful dietary management. Beyond these major illnesses, processed foods can also lead to skin allergies and chronic ear infections. Grains used as fillers in dog food can trigger inflammatory responses, making some dogs itchy, uncomfortable, and prone to infections. Imagine how frustrating it must be for our pets to constantly deal with these issues. Let's compare this to what happens when dogs are fed fresh, whole foods. Ever notice how farm dogs eating fresh meat scraps rarely face the same health issues as city dogs fed kibble? That's no coincidence. A 2009 study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that dogs on a fresh, species-appropriate diet had better digestion, stronger immune systems, and longer lifespans. Fresh meat provides bioavailable nutrients like high-quality protein, essential fatty acids, and natural vitamins that processed foods simply can't replicate. And it's not just the nutrients. Fresh diets promote a healthier gut microbiome. Dogs' digestive systems evolved to handle raw meat and bones, not grains and fillers. A healthy microbiome supports digestion and immunity, reducing the risk of gastrointestinal issues. It's like giving their bodies the tools they need to fight off disease and thrive. You might wonder if switching to fresh food is too complicated or expensive. The good news is, it doesn't have to be. Incorporating even small amounts of fresh food into your dog's diet can make a big difference. Start by adding cooked chicken, beef, or fish to their meals. These are excellent sources of protein. You can also include small amounts of vegetables like carrots, green beans, or pumpkin. These are rich in fiber and vitamins that support your dog's overall health. Healthy fats, like fish oil or coconut oil, can also be added to promote a shiny coat and brain health. It's amazing how a few small changes can lead to noticeable improvements in their energy levels and overall vitality. But as with anything, there are some things to avoid. Certain foods like onions, garlic, and chocolate are toxic to dogs. Grapes and raisins can also cause severe health issues, including kidney failure. And while raw diets are becoming popular, they're not without risks. A study published in the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association highlights the need for caution when feeding raw diets, emphasizing the importance of handling and storing raw meat properly to avoid contamination. If you're using commercial dog food, choose high-quality brands with limited ingredients, no fillers, and a focus on whole food ingredients. Labels like human-grade or grain-free are usually a good place to start. What's fascinating is how this story mirrors our own relationship with food. Just like processed foods have contributed to obesity, diabetes, and heart disease in humans, they're doing the same for our pets. By returning to fresh, whole foods, we can help both ourselves and our dogs lead healthier lives. And there's more to this than just physical health. Healthier dogs are happier dogs. They're more playful, more engaged, and they build stronger bonds with their owners. This improves the well-being of the entire household. And think about this. When you feed your dog fresh, wholesome food, you're not just investing in their health, you're giving them more time to spend with you. Those extra walks, playful afternoons, and quiet moments by your side become the real payoff. After all, isn't that why we cherish having dogs in our lives in the first place? Thank you for joining us on this journey to uncover the truth about processed dog food and its impact on our pets. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all things health-related. And let us know in the comments, what do you feed your dog? Have you noticed any changes in their health after switching diets? Remember, a healthy dog means a happy life for everyone.